Mazepin. He's upset a lot of people over the last week with his inappropriate social media posts. What's your take on it?
I think he did very well when we decided to go with him. He did very well this year in F2 as well. I mean, I think he lost the third place in the last two races of the season. He could have finished third. He was good enough. He won two races this year. So we just looked at him as well and said, we just need two drivers, and obviously they're a little bit different to each other. That's why we ended up with Nikita.
I was talking more about his conduct, because it's not just a social media post. You know, he had 11 points on his racing license this year in F2. One more, he would have had a one race ban. He actually got a one race ban for punching Callum Ilott in the paddock in 2016. You sound like you got your work cut out with this kid next year.
I think I got my work cut out since I started here again in 16. No, we know about this with Nikita, but I think I can get it under control, and I think they trust me that I can get him under control. I look at his performance, and the rest we have to help him. The things like he did on I think it was the second last race last week he got the 5 seconds penalties, you know. So we just have to make sure that he doesn't continue to do these things.
And he conducts himself in maybe a more positive manner.
Correct. I mean, now he can have a comeback, you know. He can say, hey, I grew up, I learned of my mistakes, and that is what I need to do. And we need to help him doing that and guide him towards that.
Just finally, he's the son of a billionaire, of course. Does that put any additional pressure on you? You know, money can talk.
Pressure? I mean, I'm used to pressure. That doesn't put me any pressure. I mean, if money talks, I mean, that's actually a good pressure, you know. So it's not. I would be more worried if there is not enough money. But I think that is just like one of these things. His father is a billionaire. You cannot blame Nikita for it, you know. He's in a good position. There's worse things than that, you know. So I think that is just one of the things in racing now. There is quite a few drivers which have got wealthy parents.